Hey Virgo, I am your astrologer, Wonder Girl, taking you to new heights. Here is your weekly forecast for the week of Monday, June 18th to Sunday, June 24th, 2018. Now, what we've got going on this week is Neptune right here in Pisces, going retrograde on Tuesday. And that for you, Virgo, is going to be in your 7th house of partnerships, relationships, usually of the one-on-one variety. Also rules contracts and the court system too. So what do you think's been going on lately, Virgo? Perhaps there's been a lot of things happening in your relationships, excuse me. Maybe you've been trying to connect with more of the people in your life that really get you internally, that really get you spiritually, that really get you on the inside. I think that's what's been happening. Maybe you've been trying to work a lot of that out, figure who, what people, and what person in your life do you need to associate with that really get you spiritually, that really get you internally. And I think now with Neptune going retrograde, perhaps after you've been trying to do that for the past few months, is saying, okay, now it's time to be a little bit more discerning about the people in your life. Who really does get you? Who do you really need to commit to? And who do you not need to commit to? And how can you move forward on that? And I do like to think it's to help you settle into, have the right partnerships in your life, to feel more whole about the people in your life, to connect with people who really are like your people, one-on-one, to have better relationships. So I do think that that's a lot of what this week is about, that Neptune retrograde on Tuesday is going to kick off. While that's happening, also on Tuesday and on Wednesday, we have Venus coming into a conjunction with the North Node in Leo in your 12th house of your insides, of your spirituality, again, and of the past. So I do think what's going on here is that you're really trying to figure out what you need to feel more comfortable in your life, to feel more whole, to overcome the past, to let go of old patterns, of old conditioning, so that you can create more of a life that resonates with you, with Neptune in your 7th house, with more of the people, the relationships that really get you, that get your heart, that want your well-being spiritually. I think that that's been important. And with Venus here on the North Node in your 12th, it's all about overcoming old relationship patterns, overcoming working with people in old ways so that you can work with people in new ways that really resonate with you on the inside, that can help bring you forward, that can see your heart, that can let your heart show more and more. All right, so I do think that that's kind of what it is, and that you're trying to get right with yourself on the inside so that you can move forward. As that's happening on Wednesday, I'm going through the week day by day. We also do have Mercury in Cancer, and that for you is in your 11th house of your goals, your dreams, and your hopes of the future. So while that's going on, you're also thinking a lot about your future, not just about who's in your life, who's not, what you need to feel more comfortable, feel more at peace spiritually, internally, and you overcome the past. But I think you're also doing a lot of thinking about where is your life going, what's your future look like, what's inspire you, what group of people, again, is your people, not just one-on-one, but in a collective sense. That's on your mind. With Mercury in a trine with Jupiter here on Wednesday, and with Jupiter in your 3rd house of talk and communication, I think a lot of it is you communicating about your goals, communicating about your future. With this being a trine and with Jupiter involved, I think you're starting to see hopefully a better future, new doors, new possibilities about your life, about where your life is going, about how you can communicate and open up with people about what's really going on inside you, so that you can reach just a better place for yourself, have a future that you feel more inspired by, maybe now knowing that your spiritual needs are more taken care of, or that you've got the other people in your life who can help you take care of those things. All right, so that's what I see there. Now shortly after that happens, what is this, on Thursday, Mercury in Cancer will also trine Neptune, which is just going retrograde, which I just talked about, which is also in a trine with Jupiter, making this a very pretty grand water trine. So I do see a lot with relationships for you this week, Virgo. It really is all about you communicating with the other people in your life about what you see for yourself, about what really resonates with you on the inside, about what really inspires you, so that you can start to live a life that inspires you more, having the right people in your life, feeling better about who's in your life, feeling more supported as you move forward, overcoming some things from the past. And I really do think, especially at the beginning of this week, with all of these things I just mentioned, are very, very positive for you to start to overcome the past, to feel better, and to move forward feeling like there's a different future for you out there that maybe inspires you more, and that people have your back in the process that get you. Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to say that to you, Virgo, but that's what I feel like is going on, okay? After that happens, on Thursday and Friday, we also got Mars here on the South Node in an opposition with Venus. And Mars in the South Node here is for you in your 6th house of your job and your daily routines. So while you're thinking a lot about your future, about new possibilities, about opening up new doors for you with the other people in your life, while having good relationships with people that support you, I think there are some things here with Mars in the South Node about your job, about your daily routines that maybe aren't in order in the way that you want. They're a little bit in disarray. Maybe you feel like your life is just unorganized. It's all over the place. Maybe you feel like you don't currently have the job or the set of daily routines that it is that you want. Okay, maybe some things with your health as well. Just feeling like there's some things with your health and your body that you want to get in order. I think with Mars in the South Node, the advice is to be patient with that, to not neglect it, to not neglect your job, your daily routines, working some things out, your health, but to really put more of your focus here into your spirituality, into doing what brings you more peace and comfort on the inside, even if it throws your life into a little bit of disarray. And I think if you can focus more of bringing what's inside out into the open and of doing more what makes you comfortable and with connecting with the people that you want and need, it will then make it much easier for you, maybe not right now, but later on, to have a set of daily routines that you feel are much more in order and in much more resonance with who it is that you are, and to just be patient if you feel that way. All right. Then on Friday, we get the sun is going to enter Cancer in your 11th house of your goals, your dreams, and your group associations. And it's going to sextile Uranus and Taurus. And that for you is going to be in your 9th house of something new and different that you have not done before. So what do you think that can open up for you on Friday and Saturday is perhaps you envisioning a new future for yourself, seeing a life in new ways, opening up new possibilities. I think I've mentioned that before in this reading, but I'm seeing it multiple places in your chart. It really is all about you seeing possibilities for yourself that you did not see previously. New groups of people that you associate with, new friends, new goals, and it really is all about opening up about those things, creating more of a life that can associate, that can bring more of these new goals, bring more of these people in that really do resonate with you on the inside. It could throw your life in disarray. I know as a Virgo, you may not like that. Virgos, you like to have practical things taken care of, organization, things need to be organized and clean. And as you're coming up with new possibilities for your life, hopefully associating with people who get you on the inside, there may be some things about your job that are a little bit in disarray. But I think needing to let your job, your daily routines, kind of your health be in disarray so that you can figure out really where your life is going, opening up new doors that I think are going to resonate with you more on the inside than they have previously. And it's all about letting some of the past go and your old habits and old ways of doing things so a lot of the new can come in. All right. So I like that. What gets a little bit challenging is actually going to be Saturday and Sunday. To me, some of the most challenging aspects of this week happen this weekend, the end of this week into next week. And what that's going to be is at the same time the sun is making this pretty sextile to Uranus, it's also making a square to Chiron and Aries, which for you is going to be in your 8th house of changes, of endings and beginnings, and a big financial investments. So perhaps in order for you to see a new future for your life, again, you have to change your future. You have to let go of some things you thought you wanted from the past, some old things. That could be hard. Maybe even some old relationships with old people who no longer resonate with you. That could be a little bit difficult, and I think it's just trying to figure out here how you can make some of these changes that you need to make and to let yourself get more excited about the new. I think that's the thing. How can you let yourself get more excited about seeing your life in different ways so as to overcome perhaps some of the uncomfortable feelings about ending things, changing things around in the process, all right? So I see that happening there. While that's going on Saturday as well, another hard aspect, we do have Mercury, which is your ruler, Virgo, in your 11th house and in opposition with Pluto and Capricorn in your 5th house of happiness, also of love, also of romance, passion projects, entrepreneurial ventures, and kids, if you have any kids. So what I think is going on is as you're letting new goals into your life and slowly letting old visions of your future, old friends fall away, you may have to change what makes you happy, to readjust what you enjoy, to readjust your situations with kids, with a business that you have, an entrepreneurial venture, with a romantic relationship, so that you can let a new future in, a better future in, let new opportunities come into you that I like to think will be very, very positive for you, associating with better people who really do get you. All right. I think last week with Mercury in opposition with Saturn, you were thinking about what you need to be happy, what you need to reach some of your goals in a way that you enjoy. But I think with Mercury coming into an opposition with Pluto now, there's still more things left to the story. There's still more things that you need to work out in order to enjoy and truly love the place your life is now going in, even if it wasn't something that you originally intended for yourself. And I think that's what's coming in, just trying to work out more and more and more how you can be happy, how you can be comfortable now with this direction your life is going in, associating with different people, doing different things than what you thought you would be doing. All right, so I think that's what's going on. You may hear me talk about that a little bit more because we're going to have a solar eclipse here in this spot a few weeks from now in your 11th house, really asking you continuously over the next few days and weeks to figure out how to get accustomed to some new goal for your life, and to move in that direction and to change what makes you happy so that you can move forward doing that, associating with people who are better. All right, so that's what I've got for you this week, Virgo. Now your card for the week is the Page of Swords upright. I like this. I like the page. The page is one of new ideas a lot of times, again, and it's because it's swords. It's a lot in the mind. You know, I do think that this is like the spark of genius. I think that's how I see this card sometimes. It's like, I think this is the beginning for you, Virgo, of a lot of new opportunities, a lot of good conversations, to open up new perspectives to you than what have been available to you previously, for you to see life differently, for you to see life better. And I think that's what this week is all about, is for you to not be afraid to see these possibilities, to talk, especially with Jupiter in your 3rd house, to communicate about what inspires you, about what's on your mind, about your future, so that you can let yourself move into these chapters, adjust your mindset, and move forward on that, okay? This is not a night. So even though you may be planning and strategizing, you're a Virgo, that's what you love to do. This isn't really a card of, okay, the details, get the details right. That will be time. That will be time once all these planets move into your sign in another month or two. But now I think the time with this card for you, Virgo, is to just adjust your mindset, to work things out in your perspective, to see things differently, and to open your mind up to different possibilities than what you've had previously, and to enjoy it, okay? And I think if you can do that, then things, I like to think, are going to start to get a lot easier for you. All right, so that's what I've got for you this week, Virgo. Thank you so much for watching my horoscope. If you like it, please like it on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later.